Hello, New York Yankees fans. We have brand new exclusive videos and the latest news for you. Before we get started, we'd like to invite you to join our channel and give this video a like. It's crucial to get exclusive access to the latest updates. The baseball world is buzzing with whispers that Pete Alonso, the towering slugger who's made Queens his kingdom for years, might be packing his bags sooner than anyone expected. Sources not officially confirmed but persistent enough to set Twitter ablaze suggest that the New York Mets fan-favorite first baseman is entertaining an offer from none other than the New York Yankees. Imagine the chaos, the drama, the sheer tension this would create across the Big Apple. Blue versus pinstripes, not just on the field but in the very identity of a city that lives and breathes baseball. Rumors say Alonso has been quietly weighing the pros and cons, perhaps envisioning his signature home run celebrations under a different stadium's lights. Insiders hint at lucrative incentives, championship prospects, and even personal motivations that could lure him to the Bronx. Conversations behind closed doors between Alonso's representatives and Yankees management are reportedly happening, fueling speculation and making every sports outlet spin into overdrive. Fans are torn. Social media is flooded with hot takes, memes, and predictions. The question isn't just about a player changing teams. It's about a seismic shift in loyalty, a storyline that could define baseball's offseason and potentially reshape the rivalry in ways nobody saw coming. No one expected Alonso to even entertain the idea, given his deep ties to Queens and the Mets community initiatives he champions. Yet, whispers indicate he's not only listening but seriously evaluating the Yankees' pitch, which reportedly includes a multi-year deal with conditions that guarantee both playing time and significant championship upside. Analysts are already calculating potential lineups, imagining Alonso's power hitting combined with the Yankees' star-studded roster, and projecting the nightmare this could spell for the American League East. Mets fans, on the other hand, are frantically speculating, some clinging to hope that these are just smokescreens, others accepting the inevitability of a star seeking new horizons. Every media outlet has a hot take, some framing this as a betrayal, others as a career move, and a few predicting a historic confrontation in the city's streets of fandom. The rumor mill has reached a fever pitch, and insiders hint that if negotiations proceed, a public announcement could come as early as the start of next week. The sheer gravity of a player like Alonso switching New York boroughs cannot be overstated, and the implications for ticket sales, merchandise, and media narratives are already rippling through the league. Adding fuel to the fire, unnamed sources claim Alonso has been seen at Yankees facilities, reportedly touring areas and engaging in informal meetings with management, though nothing has been publicly confirmed. Every baseball analyst and former player weighed in on social media, speculating about what it means for team chemistry, clubhouse dynamics, and the psychological impact on Mets lineup and morale. The storyline practically writes itself, a fan favorite abandoning the team that drafted him for the storied pinstripes of the Bronx. Sports betting markets are reportedly reacting too, with lines shifting on both team performance and individual stats, reflecting the tangible sense that something monumental is underway. Speculation ranges from minor whispers in locker rooms to full-blown strategy discussions in boardrooms. Some insiders suggest that this move could trigger a domino effect, influencing other free agent decisions, trade talks, and off-season negotiations league-wide. Meanwhile, fan forums are ablaze with debates, emotional reactions, and even conspiracy theories, all contributing to the intense rumor atmosphere surrounding this possible switch. It's the kind of narrative that dominates headlines for weeks and becomes part of baseball folklore even before any official announcement. Meanwhile, Mets management is reportedly caught between public relations strategy and actual negotiation, balancing the need to keep fans calm while exploring every avenue to retain Alonso. Rumors suggest multiple meetings have taken place behind closed doors, with internal discussions focusing on whether a contract extension could rival what the Yankees are offering and if it would be enough to sway him. Some speculate that the decision may hinge on personal ambitions, championship potential, and long-term legacy, factors that go beyond salary numbers. The media narrative is being carefully curated, with Mets insiders issuing carefully worded statements, while Yankees operatives remain mum, letting speculation do its work. Social media amplifies every hint, every glance caught by paparazzi, every cryptic Instagram story, feeding the frenzy. Fans are left holding their breath, imagining Alonso crushing home runs and pinstripes, hearing the jeers from old Mets fans while Yankee supporters cheer ecstatically. The rumor is more than just a story. It's a cultural moment, a potential shift in baseball power dynamics that has analysts, journalists, and fans obsessively tracking every update and projecting every possible outcome for the season ahead. Adding to the tension, reports suggest that Alonso's potential move could impact more than just team dynamics. It could affect sponsorship deals, jersey sales, and even media contracts for both organizations. If the slugger officially signs with the Yankees, expect a tidal wave of press releases, marketing campaigns, and brand collaborations to capitalize on a shockwave. Analysts are speculating that this might be the most talked about New York baseball story in decades, rivaling historic trades and free agent signings. Even casual fans are drawn into the narrative, discussing potential matchups, home run projections, and the psychology of loyalty and fandom. The rumor's traction is extraordinary, driven by insider leaks, social media chatter, and the simple magnetism of a player like Alonso, whose career has been defined by clutch moments, charismatic presence, and raw power at the plate. Every angle is analyzed: stadium atmosphere, rival reactions, and even possible clubhouse rivalries. The speculation is so intense that even minor details, like locker room arrangements or spring training plans, are being dissected and debated. At this point, the rumor has transcended ordinary sports news, becoming a phenomenon, a citywide conversation, and a potential defining moment for Alonso's career. As this story unfolds, fans are advised to brace for updates, as insiders warn that negotiations could progress quickly or stall unexpectedly, keeping everyone on edge. The mere possibility of Alonso donning pinstripes sends shockwaves through both franchises, reminding everyone that baseball is as much about drama and spectacle as it is about stats and standings. Whether this move actually materializes remains uncertain, but the rumor alone has already generated headlines, memes, and passionate debate across the city. Analysts speculate on strategic implications for upcoming seasons, including playoff scenarios, lineup adjustments, and how rival teams might respond to such a seismic shift. In essence, even the whisper of Alonso leaving Queens has catalyzed an enormous narrative, one that will dominate conversations across sports media. Fans, journalists, and analysts are all part of this swirling storm, waiting for the next piece of confirmation or denial that could either ignite jubilation or provoke heartbreak. Regardless of the outcome, this rumor alone has permanently altered the off-season conversation and heightened expectations for what's next in New York baseball. The potential switch of Pete Alonso to the Yankees has ignited a firestorm of debate, speculation, and strategic analysis, transforming ordinary off-season chatter into something approaching full-blown obsession. Every major sports outlet is dissecting the ramifications, from projected lineup chemistry to pitching adjustments and even marketing dynamics. If Alonso officially signs, the Yankees gain not just a prolific hitter, but also an iconic personality capable of galvanizing a fan base and redefining the aura of their ballpark. Conversely, the Mets would be left scrambling to reconfigure their roster, appease an anxious fan base, and manage a sudden void in both performance and branding presence. Rumors suggest internal discussions among Yankees coaches are already underway, exploring how Alonso could slot into batting orders, defensive alignments, and overall team strategy. Analysts and former players speculate about everything from locker room influence to potential leadership clashes with existing stars. Meanwhile, social media amplifies every morsel of information, with fans creating simulations, reaction videos, and memes, effectively turning speculation into entertainment. Even casual observers are drawn in, debating home run potentials, RBI projections, and the psychological effect on opposing pitchers. In many ways, the rumor has become as influential as the player himself, shaping narratives, betting lines, and media strategies even before ink hits a contract. Speculation is particularly heated because Alonso's move would mark a rare interborough transfer between two historic New York franchises, a shift loaded with cultural, emotional, and competitive implications. It's not merely a question of stats or salary. It's a potential realignment of New York baseball identity, pitting former allies against one another in heightened rivalry. Fan forums are ablaze with passionate debate, discussing betrayal, ambition, and legacy. Sports analysts speculate that Alonso's presence could dramatically alter postseason projections, force mid-season trades, and even reshape managerial strategies. Rumors suggest that Yankees executives are considering long-term plans that extend beyond immediate performance, aiming to cement dominance in the American League East. Some insiders hint at creative contractual structures, performance bonuses, and image rights incentives tailored to secure Alonso's signature. Meanwhile, Mets management is reportedly working to retain the player, weighing financial constraints against competitive imperatives. This tug-of-war has turned into a high-stakes chess match, played out in headlines, insider leaks, and social media speculation. Every new rumor, every potential sighting, every cryptic social media post is magnified exponentially, contributing to a narrative that is as thrilling as any playoff game and potentially as consequential as any major trade in modern baseball history. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. If the deal goes through, analysts suggest the Yankees could enjoy an immediate boost in offensive production, thanks to Alonso's proven power and clutch hitting, which could redefine matchups across the league. Opposing pitchers will need to adjust strategies, and defenses may be forced into constant recalibration. Beyond the field, Alonso's transfer could influence merchandise sales, sponsorships, and even broadcast ratings, reflecting his impact on baseball culture itself. Rumors claim that merchandising teams are already preparing contingency plans for jerseys, promotional campaigns, and social media rollouts, anticipating fan reactions that could range from ecstatic to furious. Meanwhile, Mets supporters are reportedly organizing digital campaigns, petitions, and social media pushes in hopes of swaying the narrative or preparing for life without a franchise cornerstone. The ripple effect extends to younger players, who may see Alonso's potential departure as a signal of opportunity or instability, depending on perspective. Internal discussions, hypothetical lineup simulations, and strategic contingency planning are all allegedly underway on both sides. The magnitude of this rumor is not merely in the numbers Alonso brings, but in the symbolic weight it carries, representing ambition, rivalry, and a delicate balance of loyalty, career trajectory, and market influence in modern sports. Insiders suggest that beyond financial incentives, the Yankees might be offering Alonso a platform to cement his legacy in one of baseball's most storied franchises, potentially surpassing milestones and entering iconic territory. The lure of Yankee Stadium, media exposure, and championship opportunity could prove irresistible to a player already hungry for both personal achievement and historical recognition. Sources indicate that discussions around branding, public appearances, and long-term career trajectory are central to the negotiations, highlighting how this decision extends far beyond simple gameplay. On the other hand, Mets insiders reportedly emphasize loyalty, legacy, and community ties as reasons for Alonso to stay, framing the decision as one of personal and cultural significance rather than mere financial gain. Fans are dissecting every detail. Social media posts, interviews, and training footage are scrutinized for hidden clues, feeding the frenzy. Analysts speculate on psychological impacts, questioning how a move like this could alter clubhouse culture and influence team cohesion. Every angle is under examination, and the rumor's virality shows no signs of slowing. Whether or not the transfer happens, the speculation itself is shaping the narrative, turning the offseason into a suspenseful saga rivaling the drama of any postseason battle. As the story develops, speculation grows around potential domino effects across Major League Baseball. If Alonso joins the Yankees, other free agents might reconsider their options, and teams may recalibrate competitive strategies. Rumors suggest the ripple effect could influence trades, minor league promotions, and even scouting priorities. Social media and sports talk shows amplify every detail, real or imagined, feeding a cycle of speculation that is virtually impossible to contain. Fans eagerly await confirmation or denial, knowing that the stakes are high not just for teams, but for the city itself, where loyalties, rivalries, and identity intertwine. Analysts and journalists weigh in daily, with hot takes ranging from game-changing move to career gamble, highlighting the uncertainty and intrigue surrounding Alonso's potential departure from Queens. The story continues to unfold with cinematic intensity, capturing the attention of baseball aficionados and casual fans alike, demonstrating how a single rumor can dominate media cycles, spark passionate debate, and fundamentally shape perceptions of players, teams, and the sport itself in real time. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.